Hello, ma'am.
Hi Adviti, how are you?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, where are you from, Adviti?
Ma'am, I'm from Gurgaon, Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. Okay, just a minute.
Just a minute.
All right, so you are from Uttar Pradesh. Which place?
Lucknow.
Lucknow. Wow, nice. Okay, so you are studying in which school and in which grade?
Ma'am, in God's International School, grade 3A.
Grade 3A. Okay, very nice, very good. Okay. So how are you doing today? How are you?
Ma'am, fine.
Fine, good. Okay, so shall I introduce myself to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Komal Rachna, right? I'm your maths mentor. I will teach you maths. Okay. I will also tell you about my background. I'm coming from, currently I'm living in Karnataka, but I'm actually from Bihar, right? So Bihar and Uttar Pradesh are the neighbors, right? So I'm your neighbor. All right. Okay. So Aditi, yes.
Ma'am, I want to introduce myself to you.
Yes, please go ahead.
My name is Aditi Moria,
Mhm.
and I am 6 years old.
Mhm.
And I was born in Gurgaon, and currently I am residing in Gauriamana City, Greater Noida. And I have two members in my house.
Yeah.
My father and my mother. My mother name is Mrs. Shweta Satin, and my father name is Mr. Satin Kumar Maurya.
Okay.
And my hobby is to my hobbies are jumping, skating, dancing, and singing.
Wow.
And sometimes when I get free, I want. I read storybooks, and sometimes I watch animated movies in my TV.
Oh, wow. So which is your favorite movie?
Ma'am, Moana.
Oh, so nice.
And when I grow up, I want to be a ma'am. Sometimes I want to a teacher. Sometimes I want to a pilot. Ma'am, many things I want to. So I will decide what later when I grow up.
Oh, wow, so nice. Okay, I want to meet you with some person. Okay, you want to meet? Look, she's my daughter. She's just like you. Say hi. Hi, Adviti.
Hi.
Say, how are you?
How are you? I am fine. What's your name? My name is Medha.
You ask her name? Okay, you already know that. Okay, so Meda, now can you please let me teach her? Because I'm her teacher.
But I'm her teacher.
You are not her teacher. Okay, Meda, just give me one moment. Okay, you can play with your voice. Okay.
First test is over.
क्या?
40 seasons का मतलब क्या होता है? 40 seasons का मतलब है. Hi Aditi. 40 classes हम लोग करवाते हैं. How are you, darling? 40 classes तो मतलब है कि
Not the.
जैसे
Okay.
40
I love the way you were interacting.
जैसे मैं
Very nice.
जो मेरा days यहाँ पे लिखा
So
हुआ है
I can believe that you're a super smart girl, right? So tell me one thing, which is your favorite topic in mathematics? Which topic do you like the most?
एक वीक में 3 दिन तो 14 वीक्स हो गए ना
Ma'am,
14 वीक या 42
ma'am, math is my favorite topic.
Oh, maths is a subject, honey. So maths is your favorite subject. Good to know that. I'm pretty sure you must have told to your mom also, right?
75
Oh, that's great. So your mom is here. You can continue your demo with her. All right. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, so Aditi, your favorite subject is maths. Oh, so nice. Very good. Okay, so Aditi, now I will just brief you about some topic. Do you know today which topic I'm going to brief? It's a very easy one. You can see every day in your house. Can you guess?
Ma'am, odd one out.
Not really. Guess it again.
Ma'am, addition.
Addition, okay. Okay, one more time.
Ma'am, calculation. Ma'am,
Yes.
calculation.
Calculation. Okay, okay. Calculation also comes in this topic. Okay, now I will show you which topic I'm going to brief you today. Can you see my screen, what I'm sharing here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today we will learn about time, how we can see the time in clock and how we can say the time to our friends or in our family also. Okay? So can you see this clock here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how many numbers are written over here, Aditi?
Ma'am, 12.
12. Do you know how to see the time?
Yes, ma'am. But
Okay.
I am not remember currently surely.
Okay, okay. So I will help you, okay? Just
Yes,
give me a
ma'am.
minute. All right. So let us see something about clock here, Aditi. When you see the clock, you can see there are 12 numbers written over here. And there are two hands in the clock. You can see this one is the small hand and this one is the bigger hand, right? Okay, so do you know this big hand is for the minutes and the smaller hand is for the hours, right? Okay, so now you can see this clock is divided into small 60 parts, right? Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So each part here represents 1 minute. Okay, because each small part represents here 1 minute, right? So this, if the minute hand moves a full clock, full round, how many minutes it is moving? Can you tell me that?
1 hour 60 minutes.
Okay, 1 hour you can say, or you can say 60 minutes also.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, just give me a moment, Aditi. Okay, so when this minute hand moves a full round, it will move 60 minutes, or you can say 1 hour also. Because you know, in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. All right. Okay. Now, if you just divide this clock into two parts, which you can see, I have divided this clock into two parts. You can see on the left side, it is in blue color, and on the right hand side, it is in yellow color. All right. Now, when the minute hand is on the left hand side, let us say when it is in the blue color region, how you can tell the time? You have to tell, let us say if it is on the 11 in this blue part, you have to say 5 minutes to the nearest hour. When it is on the 10, you have to say 10 minutes to the nearest hour. When it is on the 9, you have to say quarter to the nearest hour. Like, so you have to just use the words minutes to, or here, when it is at 9, you have to use the word quarter to. When it is at 8, so you have to say 20 minutes to, like that. Okay. When your minute hand is on the right hand side of the clock, or you can say on the yellow part of the clock, so that much minute is passed already. So you have to say, if it is at 1, you have to say 5 minutes past that hour. If it is at 2, you have to say 10 minutes past that hour. When it is 3, you have to say quarter past that hour. So we will see some examples and it will be more clear to you. Okay. So you can see when it is on the left hand side, so that much minute is remaining for the next upcoming hour. So what you have to say, 5 minutes to, or 10 minutes to, or quarter to. You have to use the word to here. Okay. When the minute hand is on the right hand side, you have to use the word 5 minutes past, or 10 minutes past, or quarter past. Here you have to use the word past because that much minute is already passed. Right? So now we are going to see some timings, how you can represent those timings. Okay. Here you can see that the hour hand is at 1 and the minute hand is at 12. So when your minute hand is at 12, you have to just say what is the time representing here in the clock. That is, the hour hand is at 1, so you have to just say 1 o'clock. Okay, because the minute hand is at 2. When the minute hands come to 6 here, so, and the hour hand is just after the 12. So it is half past 12, right? Because the minute hand is already covered half of the clock in the right side. So what you have to say, half past 12, or you can write the time as 12:30, right? How you can represent the minutes? You have to just multiply these numbers with 5. When the minute hand is at 1, you have to multiply 1 with 5. So that will represent 5 minutes. When the minute hand is at 2, you have to say 2 into 5, that should be 10 minutes, right? So how you can represent this time? Half past 12 or 12:30. Clear? Yes, if you have any doubt in between, you can ask.
मैम
Yes.
जो पहला वाला क्वेश्चन था ना इसके पहले,
हाँ जी,
उसमें आपने दोनों साइड्स को डिवाइड किया था ना ये जैसे, तो अगर हम लोग सिर्फ एक पार्ट की बात करें तो इसको हाफ एन आवर भी बोल सकते हैं.
किस पार्ट की? हाफ एन आवर. इसको जब मिनट हैंड पास करेगा ना, when it moves just half of the clock, like अगर 12 पे है मिनट हैंड आपका and it moves to the 6, so we can say half an hour हो गया because it is moving 30 minutes. ठीक है, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया ना कि total the full clock represents 60 minutes. So if the minute hands move till 6 only, that means it is moving till half of the clock. So 60 का half कितना हुआ? 30. So you have to say 30 minutes passed, or you have to say half an hour is passed. Okay. So in the same way, you have to look at the hour hand also, कि hour hand आपका कहाँ पे. ठीक है, सिर्फ minutes नहीं बताना ना, हमें hour and minutes दोनों बताना है. So you have to check the hour hand is here at 1 and the minute hand is at 12. It means it is 1 o'clock. Okay, in the second picture, you can see the hour hand is just after the 12. It means 12 hours is already passed. And the minute hand is at 6. It means it is half past 12. Okay, clear now? Right. So in this way, you can represent the time, or you can write the time. Now, you know that जब minute hand हमारा 3 पे हो, या फिर जब minute hand हमारा 9 पे हो, तो हम कौन सा word use करते थे? Which word you have used there?
मैम हाफ पास्ट.
No, that is for 6. When the minute hand is at 9, we use quarter to that particular hour. When the minute hand is at 3, you have to say quarter past. Okay? So here in the first example, you can see the hour hand is at 7 and the minute hand is at 3. How you can say this time? It is quarter past 7, right? or you can write the time as 7:15, 7 hours 15 minutes. Okay, so when the minute hand is at 3, you have to use the word quarter past, right? So we will represent the time as 7:15. In the second figure, you can see the minute hand is at 9. What you should say this time?
Ma'am, quarter past 2.
Here you have to use the word 2.
Okay.
Quarter to?
Ma'am, quarter.
Dekho, the R hand is coming to the 2 here, right? So you have to say quarter to 2, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Or you have to say 1 hour 45 minutes like that, okay? Just a minute.
Hey, Dipti. So sorry for the inconvenience and disturbance in between. Okay, so your mentor is joining you in a moment. All right. So meanwhile, you can just tell me that which is your favorite topic. Subject I know, mathematics. In mathematics, like you mentioned addition, you mentioned counting, you mentioned odd and even. So any of the topic like that, which is your favorite topic?
कुछ टाइम पे इवन यहाँ पे टाइम भी लिखना चाहिए कि कुछ डेज का क्या टाइम है क्या डेज है
Odd one out and sometimes pictograph.
किस तरीके से
Seriously, do you like pictograph? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Okay. So now you have to, do you know what is multiply? Have you done multiply? Right? So can you please tell me your age by multiplying with number 2?
Ma'am, with which number?
You have to multiply your current age with number 2. So it's a bit tricky question, but I know you're going to do it for sure. Your current age, you have to multiply with number 2. How old are you? Tell me your current age. How old are you? I'll make it a little easy for you.
6.
6. So 6 multiplied by 2? 6 2s are?
Ma'am, 12.
Perfect. Good job, honey. All right. So you can attend your class. Okay. So be ready for these tricky questions. In Olympiad skills preparation class, you'll be going to get these kind of tricky questions. All right. Stronger. Okay.
All right. Yes. So now we again came here when what I have said, when the minute hand is at 3 or 9, we have to use the word quarter, right? When it has 3, you have to use the word quarter past, or when it is 9, you have to use the word quarter to. All right. Now we have some question for you, Adviti. So now you can see. Yes. Can you see the next slide here, Adviti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see the first question, the first clock here. The minute hand is at 12 and the hour hand is at 6. So how we can write the time?
Ma'am, ma'am, 12. Ma'am, 12:30.
Again, try it again. The minute hand is at 12 and the hour hand is at 6.
6 o'clock.
Very good. 6 o'clock you can write, or you can write 6 hour 00 minutes, or we can say 6 o'clock. Very good, Aditi. Good job. The second one, where the minute hand is at 9 and the hour hand is just before 3. So which word you have to use here when the minute hand is at 9?
Ma'am, quarter to.
Yes, very good. So you can say quarter to. Quarter to what?
Ma'am, quarter to 3.
Very good. Quarter to 3. And if I write the time in hour and minute, how we can write? It is 2 hour already passed. So 2 hour and how many minutes?
Ma'am, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Very good. 2 hour and 45 minutes. Because we have to multiply this 9 with 5 and we'll get 45 here. Very good. Okay. Just a minute. Now see the third clock also. If you see the third clock.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, 8:30.
8:30. And if you have to use the word in the words, if you have to say the time, what will be that?
Ma'am,
When the minute hand is at 6, which word you are using?
ma'am,
Half. Half past. So what we should say here, half past?
ma'am, 8:30.
Very good. Very good. That's correct. Good job, Aditi. Now coming to the next one. This one.
Yes.
So the minute hand is at 6 and the hour hand is just after 6.
And means 6:30.
Yes. And in the words, how you can say?
Ma'am, 6:30.
Very good, Aditi. You are very good girl. You are saying all the answers correctly. 6:30. The next one, the minute hand is at 3 and the hour hand is just after 1.
Ma'am, 1:15.
1:15. And in the words?
Ma'am, past.
Quarter past.
Ma'am, 1:15.
Very good, Aditi. Good job. The last one. The minute hand is at 9 and the hour hand is just coming towards 5.
Ma'am, ma'am, 5. Ma'am, 5:45.
Okay, so the minute hand is at 9 and the hour hand is not past 5. It is past 4 already. It is coming towards 5. It has not passed 5 yet. So you have to say 4:45. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And in words?
Ma'am, in words, ma'am, 4:45.
4:45. Very good, Aditi. Good job. Good job. Okay. So I hope it is clear how we can represent time in hours and minutes and in figures, right? And in words. Good job. All right. So we'll come to the next one then. All right. So do you know in a clock, when you see the clock, how many hours that clock will represent in total?
Ma'am, 1 hour.
Okay. If the single partition, okay, the one, if you can see, if the clock is moving from 12 to 1, it will represent 1 hour, right? If it goes to the next partition, it will represent 1 hour. So in total, if you see the clock, it will represent how many hours? When the, let us say, if the hour hand is moving from 12 to 12, how many hours it will show?
Ma'am, 12.
12 hours. Very good. Now, you know, in a day, how many hours are there?
Yes, ma'am.
How many hours?
24 hours.
24 hours. So that means this clock is moving 2 times a day, right? The full rotation it is doing, right? 2 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. That means you can see here each day has 24 hours. So the hour hand goes round the clock twice a day or 2 times a day. Okay, so have you wake up at 12 any day in night, 12 a.m. in night? Any day have you woke up 12 a.m. in night?
Not woke up but sleep.
Okay, you are sleeping at 12 a.m. Why so late,
Ma'am,
Adviti?
sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
On weekend.
Okay, on weekend you are sleeping at 12. Okay, so you can see that when you are sleeping at 12, have you seen your clock? The hour hand should reflect on 12, and the minute hand also
Yeah.
reflecting on 12, right? Both the hands are at 12. Okay, so if both the hands, minute hand and hour hand, are at 12, and in one rotation, that means from 12 a.m. in the night, if it moves round a clock, then again it will come to the 12 a.m. That time there is a noon, that time there is an afternoon, right?
Yeah.
So when it moves a full rotation, when it moves once a clock, it means it is showing that 12 hours has passed already. So from midnight 12 to the afternoon 12, we call it as AM. Okay, we call it as AM.
Yeah.
So when okay, normally you wake up at what time in the morning?
Ma'am, normally Ma'am, in school days, I woke up at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
And regularly, sometimes I wake up 11 o'clock and sometimes 12 o'clock.
Okay, so your time is not fixed, right? Okay, so when you are waking up before 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it means you have to say that time as AM. Like you are waking up in your school days, like 7 a.m. you can say, right? Or 10 a.m. you can say. So what you can say, the time between 12 midnight and 12 noon is called AM, right? So here you can see if it is 9 in the morning, in the first clock, we will call this time as 9 a.m., right? Then again after 12 in the afternoon to the next midnight, like 12 midnight, that time is called PM. So 4 o'clock in the evening, it will be called as 4 p.m., right? You know what is AM and PM? From midnight 12 to the afternoon 12, that should be called as AM. And from afternoon 12 to the next midnight 12, that will be called as a PM. All right. I will show you in the picture also like this. You can see this is midnight 12 to the midday noon 12. This entire period of time is known as AM. It is also called anti-meridium. And from midday noon to the midnight, it will be called as PM. And total 12 hours plus 12 hours, that makes an entire day, which is 24 hours in a day. Right?
Ma'am,
yes.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, please.
मैम ये जब नून होती है इसको मिड डे क्यों कहा जाता है?
देखो मिड का मतलब क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ मिड? इट इज इन द मिडिल, राइट? इट इज इन द मिडिल. सो जब आप एक डे काउंट करते हो फ्रॉम मिडनाइट टू द नेक्स्ट मिडनाइट, ठीक है, इस मिडनाइट से नेक्स्ट मिडनाइट के बीच में क्या आता है? दैट इज 12 in the noon. So that is why it is called midday. पूरे डे का ये मिडिल पॉइंट है. That's why it's called midday. ठीक है? All right. Now, let's see here. Okay, what time will it be? Now I will ask you some question, okay? And you have to say the time in AM or PM, right? Okay. So 2 hours, 30 minutes after 10 AM. After 10 AM, if you add 2 hours, 30 minutes, what will be that time?
Ma'am, 12:30.
Okay, what should we call it as, AM or PM?
Ma'am, PM.
Very good. Why we call it as a PM?
Ma'am, because from 12,
Hmm?
from afternoon 12 and midnight 12, it is PM.
Very good, Adviti. Good job. Okay, you have explained very well. Now the second one, 4 hours 30 minutes after 7:35 p.m. It means you have to add 4 hours 30 minutes to 7:35 p.m. Do you know one thing? We have to add hours in the hours and minutes to the minutes. Okay, now try it.
Ma'am, 11:30.
11:30. Try it once again. Okay, if you have 7:35 p.m. and here we are adding 4 hour 30 minutes, right? You have to
Yeah.
add it here. So if you add minutes to minute, how much it will be? 5 and 6. 65 minutes, and here it will be 7 plus 4, that will be 11:65. But here we have 65 minutes. So we know that in 60 minutes we have 1 hour. Okay. So we can transfer 60 minutes from here to the hour side, right? So if we transfer 60 minutes to the hour side, it will become 12, and then we have left with 5 minutes only.
Yeah.
Right? So now tell me, it should be the AM or PM, because this 7:35 was a PM time.
Ma'am, that should be AM.
AM, very good, because it is after the midnight, right?
Yeah.
Very good, Aditi. So like this, you can just write all the times. You can add all these.
Yeah.
Okay. You can try it at your home also.
Ma'am, but I don't see here a pencil.
Okay, you can't write. You can just tell me. I will write.
Okay.
Add 40 minutes after 11:45 AM.
Ma'am, Ma'am, 11:85.
Okay, 11:85 you got. So transfer the 60 minutes to the hour side and then see what is the time.
Ma'am, 12:25.
Okay, all right, we'll
AM.
see. Okay, 11:45 AM plus 40 minutes. So it is coming as 11:85. Then you have to transfer 60 minutes to here. So it will become 12:25. AM or PM?
Ma'am, AM.
Try again.
Ma'am, AM. I am saying AM.
So it is already 11:45. Okay, it is in the AM. That means it is morning time. And here it is 12:25. It passed 12 already. So it should be AM or PM?
Ma'am, PM.
PM. Very good. So 12:25 PM will be the right answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope now it is clear how you can add the time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I will come to the next topic. All right. Now, if you have time given in hours or if you have the time given in minutes, do you know you can convert it? Like you can convert hours into minutes and you can also convert minutes into hours, right? So we know in 1 hour, how many minutes are there?
60.
60 minutes. Very good. So if you have to find out in 5 hours, how many minutes are there? So what should you do now? What should you do? Just tell me what you are doing.
And multiplication.
Multiplication. Very good, Adviti. So that means if you have to convert the hours into minutes, you are going to multiply it with 60, right? Because hour is the bigger unit of time and minutes is the smaller unit of time. So whenever you are just converting the bigger unit into smaller unit, you have to do the multiplication, right? Very good. So 5 hours means 5 into 60 minutes, that will be 300 minutes. Similarly, now if you need to convert the minutes into hours, then what will you do? What will you do?
Division.
Division. Very good. So whenever you are converting the smaller unit into bigger unit, so you have to divide it by 60. So if I ask you that how many hours are there in 240 minutes, just you will divide it by 60, right? And we'll get 4 hours. It's clear. Very good. The conversion is very easy. Just we need to multiply or divide, right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
in converting, if we convert big number from small number, we want to do multiplication.
If you are converting from smaller to bigger, right? From smaller to bigger unit, if you are converting, you have to do the division. Like if you are converting 240 minutes to hours, now minutes is the smaller unit of time and hour is the bigger unit of time. So what you need to do here, you have to divide it, right?
Okay.
Yes.
And ma'am, if we convert 240 from 60, then
what did you say? Please repeat.
ma'am, and if we will convert 240 from 60, then
Okay, you want to convert this 240 minutes into what?
ma'am, 60
You have to use the unit also, right? Just not the numbers. You have to say the minutes or hours, what you want to convert. You want to convert to, yes?
here is written number, but if we will count 240 hours
Into minutes.
into 60 minutes, then
Yes, then you have to multiply. If you want to convert to 40 hours, just a minute, 240 hours into minutes. So hours into minutes, you have to multiply with 60. Okay?
Okay.
Good. See the second question here, Adviti. It says, I studied for 2.5 hours. How many minutes did I study? So there is somebody who is studying 2.5 hours. It means 2 hours and 30 minutes. Now you have to tell just in minutes how much time he or she is studying.
and 30.
First, you convert this 2 hours into minutes.
Yeah.
So what you will do, you just multiply this 2 into 60. You will get 120 minutes. And that person is also studying half hours. It is said he's studying 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So 2 hours, if you convert in minutes, it will be 120 minutes plus half hours means how many minutes? 30 minutes,
Yeah.
right? So in total, how much time he or she is studying? 120 plus 30, that is 150 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So the conversion is very easy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How much time did you study, Adviti?
Ma'am, if sometimes I have कभी-कभी अगर हमको बहुत सारी करनी होती है तो 1 घंटा कर लेते हैं या फिर रेगुलरली तो आधा घंटा.
Okay, regularly आधा घंटा. It means half an hour you are studying, right? So can you tell me in minutes how much time you are studying, Adviti?
30.
30 minutes. Okay, very good. All right. Now we will see some more things. Conversion of days, months, and years. Now, Adviti, do you know that in 1 year, how many days are there?
Ma'am, Ma'am, 165.
The first digit is, you have to check it once again. 65 is correct.
365.
365. Very good. 365. And in 1 year, how many months are there?
Ma'am, 12.
12 months. Very good. So in 1 month, how many days are there?
Ma'am, 30.
30 or 31. Like if you have, you can say January, March, May, July, August, October, and December. Those months have 31 days.
Yeah.
April, June, September, and November has 30 days. And in February, we have 28 days. But in leap year, 28 days in non-leap year, right? You know what is a leap year?
Yeah.
What is a leap year?
Ma'am, in leap year, February has one more day.
Okay, that means it has 29 days, right? Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know that the given year is a leap year or not?
Ma'am, if it is seem like it is 366 days written in it, so it means that
Is a
leap year.
very good, Adviti. Or you can say that if you see the years like 2024, the last line, see 2024 or 2028 or 2032, this number you can completely divide by 4. Okay, this number is completely divisible by 4. Or if its last 2 digit is also divisible by 4, it means it is a leap year. So in those years, in a February month, there will be 29 days. Okay, am I audible? Am I audible, Aditi? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Komal ma'am, you're audible.
All right. So I think there may be some problem
Aditi,
at
can you hear us? Aditi? I guess she got some network error, ma'am. She'll be rejoining it.
Okay.
So this meeting will be going to end at 5, ma'am. Okay? This meeting is scheduled only for 1 hour. So you have to wrap up your demo by 5 for sure. Before 5. Prefer 2 minutes before.
Yeah, before 5, I will wrap up. Just few more
Okay.
minutes.
Komal ma'am, I think we can end the demo. I'm just closing it. You can end the demo.